In this lesson, we are looking at how to successfully hang your curtain rods to accommodate your curtains or your draperies in your home. I have a list here, things you will need. That is your checklist. Now, the first thing is your rod and your brackets. Choose the rod and the bracket that you want, because that will actually influence everything else. Even when you're making window treatments, it's best to have your curtain rod in place and then measure from that in order to calculate for your fabric to make your curtain. One of the things that's important is when you are hanging your rod for your window treatment, you have to make sure that you have enough brackets. Yeah, it's a given. There's going to be one on the right and there's going to be one on the left. But depending on the expanse, you may need one in the middle, or you may need even more than one in between the two end brackets, right? The next thing we're looking at is anchors. If you have a concrete wall, you can get concrete screws. So you may not need an anchor. However, there are anchors that are made for concrete, brick, any type of masonry structure. And so be cognizant of your situation. If you have a concrete wall, then make sure you choose anchors or screws for concrete, right? If you have drywall, then make sure you choose your anchors for your drywall. Another thing that will influence your anchor that you get is the weight of the window treatment that you are hanging. Different anchors will carry different weights. Next thing you need is a drill. You need a drill because you will need that drill. Well, you don't need the drill to screw the screw in, because you could use a screwdriver, right? But you will need a drill to drill the hole into the wall to accommodate your anchor. I would suggest to you that when you buy your anchor and you are going to drill your hole, you look at the package, because usually they will tell you what size bit you need to use to drill the hole for the anchor that's in the package. Oh, your hammer or mallet, maybe a rubber mallet might be better, because you will need it to tap that anchor into the hole after you have drilled that hole. You need a measuring tape. The measuring tape will help you to measure out on your wall around your window where you want to place your curtain rod. Tape that you should use is a metal tape. Never use a cloth or a vinyl tape, because they are not rigid and so they can skew your measurement. Also need a pencil. In a minute, we'll show you why you need the pencil. Your stud finder will help you to find studs in your wall. So for example, if you have your window and you are close to a stud where you can use the stud, where you can drill or screw your rod directly into the stud, then that will be a good thing, right? So you won't need the step of putting in the anchor. I put a level in because, take for example, you measure from the ceiling to find the placement, or you measure from the floor to find the placement, and you live in an old crooked home like mine, and everything is not all squared, then your window treatment can be wonky, right? And so when you put one bracket in, it's a good idea to rest your rod on it. And that is why I say you should have help. Help comes in that you rest your rod on the one side, and the person that's helping you will hold the rod up to where the other side is supposed to be. Then you use your level in the middle to make sure that your curtain is going to be level when you are finished installing it. Hey Homestars, hope you're enjoying the lesson so far. Just a side note here to remind you to check out that video that was uploaded recently where I showed you how to make this fabulous slipcover for an ottoman. We are going to look at how to measure to locate where we want to put our brackets to receive our rods and subsequently our curtains or draperies. If you have a window that is far down from your crown molding, one of the things you want to make sure you do is measure from your casing. Measure 8 to 10 inches above your casing to locate where to put your bracket. However, if you do not have a great expanse here, what you can do is measure 1 to 2 inches from the crown molding to determine where your rod will go. Now, the 1 to 2 inches will ensure that you don't have like a big gap of wall in between your crown molding and your curtains. If you have a big expanse of wall between your casing, your window casing, and your crown molding, then make sure you always measure from your casing. Because if you measure from your crown molding 1 to 2 inches and you put your rod, what you'll have is a big expanse of blank walls. For the sides, how far off the casing should you put your bracket to house your rod? I would suggest that a sweet spot is between 4 to 6 inches. And the reason I say that is because that will ensure that you don't have light seepage at the edge of the curtain. It will also ensure that you will have enough space for stack back. Remember, check that video out if you don't know what stack back is. I spoke about 10 different terms that is useful for you to know when you are trying to DIY or even get in a workroom to do your curtains or your draperies. Curtains will be able to get off your window so you can let in more light, right, as necessary. Now, there's nothing that says you can't go above that 6 inches. You can go 8, 10, 12. Right? However, as I said before, it's more fabric, it's more work, it's more money. If you're DIYing it yourself, it's more for you to deal with. And if you're going to the workroom, yeah, you got to pump that budget up. Here, we're going to go ahead and say, okay, we want it to be 4 inches off the casing on both sides. Let's go 6 inches above the casing. Measure 6 inches this side, 6 inches this side, and then I would go ahead and draw a line. My line is so wonky and my marker is finishing. Okay, but I would draw a line all the way across with my chalk. Easy does it, right? Easy does it. If you can make something simple for yourself, don't make it complicated. And so what I would suggest that you do is go ahead and use your square, draw a line from the top of the casing here all the way up to this line. Do the same thing over here. And then measure 4 inches from where the lines intersect here, and then you will know where to put your brackets. Isn't that simple? Now that you have marked where you are going to put your bracket, what you're going to do next is put the bracket on and make sure that your mark is at the top of your bracket. Then you're going to get your pencil, and I say a pencil because a pencil has a sharp point that can go through the holes. So you're going to get your pencil and you're going to make your marks, and the marks that you make, that is where you are going to use your drill to drill holes Now remember, you need to have the appropriate drill bit for the appropriate size anchor. Now after you have drilled your holes and you get your mallet or your hammer and gently tap your anchor into the holes, then you get your bracket and you put your bracket back over the anchors, and then you go ahead and you can use the drill or you can use a screwdriver and screw into the anchor to hold your brackets in place. You do the same thing over here. Now, depending on the expanse, if you want to put another bracket at the center, then you just have to measure across to see what the measurement is, divided by 2, and you find where to put your center bracket. When you're done putting your brackets on, you're going to go ahead and put your curtain rod on, and it's ready to receive your curtains. If you got value from today's lesson, go ahead, hit subscribe, turn on your bell notification, also share the video, like the video, and as usual, leave me a comment. I love to chat with you. Can't wait to connect with you again soon. Mwah.